What's up everyone, Zhaenn here for another walkthrough video. This time on Twilight Princess. And have you... maybe you've noticed, it is kind of clear. There is a new overlay sidebar thingy. And to give you a brief tour, on the top left we have the things we are doing in this episode. Then a little bit farther down there is the pieces of heart, the golden bugs, and the puzzles. And what we are gathering in this episode is listed here. And of course the video is on the right. But yeah, so last time we left off when we returned, well, actually we got rid of the Twilight in the Eldin province, and today we're going to go on top of Death Mountain. Now here you may see that I lost half a heart, and I also this Gorons dialogue is "You are back again." I had a bit of problems in the editing, and the first time that you come here, it was actually like it was not good. Something went wrong and I couldn't use that footage. So yeah, that's basically what happened. So yeah, you're gonna try to go up Death Mountain, and then you're gonna get pushed back by this Goron. And when you go out, you're gonna see Renato, and he's gonna talk to you about your mayor of the Ordon village, Bo, and how he managed to get the favor of the Gorons. So you may want to do that, and also inform the parents that their child are good. So yeah, if you could see that little cut there, that was due to that footage being wrong. But yeah, so once you've gone to Death Mountain and you come back through the village, your horse is gonna well, I guess panic, run or whatever over to you. I don't really know the word for that, but yeah, thing is, you're gonna go on your horse and he's gonna like panic a bit, so then you have to move the joystick to hold on to your horse, and once you stabilize him you can seize, and that will calm your horse down, just like that. Now if you see the first point is actually Kakariko Village Collect, so we're gonna collect a few things in Kakariko Village before we go, just because we can and they're over here. So yeah, I guess we're gonna do that. So first off, you're gonna want to go into this house, or yeah, I think it's a house. It's a pretty small house. Maybe it's like a shed or something. Probably is. But if you go inside, you're gonna see that there is the golden bug for this region. And this region is actually inhabited by ants. So I don't know if that was the female or the male ant, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. One or the other. We're gonna grab both. So next thing you want to do is head to the graveyard behind the well, I guess Ronaldo's house, or I don't know how to call that, like it's basically Ronaldo's house. But yeah, in the graveyard you're gonna want to head to the left, and you're gonna see that there are two unlit torches. Now that this is a classic Zelda puzzle, and you're gonna want to light both of them. That will make a chest appear containing 50 rupees. And we're gonna need these 50 rupees later on, so just grab them, and I will show you in the next episode probably what to do with that. So yeah. So then on the tree is the other golden bug, and with that we got done with our little collect on the Kakariko village, because we can't really do anything. There's a lot of things we can't do before we went to the second temple, the fire temple, because the dungeon item is very useful. So on the way, we're gonna also gather a piece of heart, actually in here in Kakariko Gorge. But first we're gonna be stopped by Mr. Postman, and Mr. Postman is gonna deliver a letter that is from Uku, basically telling us that she was really happy to travel with us or something, and that she wants us to meet her son. So yeah. And there we go. So back on track, we're also gonna collect 2 more golden bugs. Now that is actually what I check here to see if I already had the golden bugs for this region, and of course I didn't, but I was a bit confused. So the first golden bug in this region is located right here, just before the bridge. And the second golden bug is located when you cross the bridge towards Kakariko village. You can head towards the left, and in those little flowers you're gonna see it. It's actually right there. There we go, right over here. Now of course the bug may move a little bit, so it's around that general area. You shouldn't have really that much problems finding it, honestly. But yeah. So once you've done that, you want to cross over the bridge again, but head towards the left. And we're gonna stop right here. And then I didn't want to take any chances, so I actually killed that little goblin right here. And then you want to head towards the edge and target the top of this rock, and you'll find a piece of heart. So that contains no, that makes our first heart container from heart pieces. There we go, that's what I wanted to say. So that boosts our life up to 5 hearts, which is pretty nice. So next we are going to head to our hometown, Ordon. For this, you're gonna want to travel to the Farron province, which we are right now. You're gonna want to travel through Farron Woods again, and yeah, go see your mayor, Mayor Bo. Now I don't really have a lot to say. There's a lot of travel involved in the next few minutes, and you know, basically this episode. Yes, we collect some things, but it's a lot of travel. I don't know if I like that. Like, you know, the map is pretty big, so it makes for a more open world. But it can sometimes be annoying when you have to travel back and forth, because like the Elden province isn't the farthest from your hometown, and yeah, like if you have to travel, it's gonna be like really long. But yeah, so once you're next to Ordon, you want to make a stop in the spring, because if you remember, we howled at that stone on Death Mountain when we were in our wolf form, and there is actually a golden wolf here. So that is another hidden skill that this skeletal warrior is going to teach us. So he's going to comment on how you look more of a hero than before, and then he's going to tell you to show him the ending blow, see if you master it. And yeah, you did. So good job, Link. So the second skill is the shield attack. As you may have seen on the left there, under the Today tab. Yeah, that is the second thing we're gonna do today. The shield attack is really useful for enemies that are constantly blocking and have a shield. So that's basically it. You just give a little bash with your shield, and then you strike. But the shield attack can also be used to repel projectile attacks, just as this guy says. Now, you can do it like this and repel his blow. Now, I don't personally really use the shield attack for that purpose, but definitely to kind of stun the enemy a bit so that I can strike. That is very useful, and it actually is required for another hidden skill later on. So you must have the shield attack. I think it's the 4th skill, the Elm Splitter. But we're gonna see that later on. So you're just gonna have to wait until then if you don't know what I mean. That being said, we are nearing our house, which I am actually gonna make a quick stop at because I just want to check if we did not forget anything. And actually, I did forget something here that I could have grabbed earlier on, but I guess I'm just gonna do it now. So when you enter your house, you want to go into your basement, or whatever this is. Like, don't climb the ladder. And then if you whip out your lantern, you're gonna see a chest here that has another 50 rupee. So that's really good. That boosts up our total rupees to over 200, which is really nice, considering our wallet can only hold 300. That's pretty cool. So that's all I wanted to do in our house, and this is pretty much the last time we're gonna go in our house. So say goodbye. So once you're out, you wanna get on Epona, and of course go talk to Mayor Bo, because this is the quest that we have right now, and it's the whole point of us traveling back. And of course he's gonna be outside and like notice you just when you arrive. Like, you couldn't like have his back turned or anything, but that's beside the point. So then he's gonna tell you to come inside. He's gonna be really surprised about your clothes and what happened to you. And then you're gonna tell him that the children are in Kakariko village. So then he's gonna ask about Ilya, and of course she is not in Kakariko village. She is the only child that is missing. So yeah. Of course, Link, being the silent that he is gonna tell Mayor Bo about the Gorons of Death Mountain and how he has to defeat the Gorons in a contest of strength. So, that being said, He's gonna drag you somewhere because we don't actually know, and he's gonna sumo wrestling with you. Yeah, that's kind of weird, but I guess yeah. So sumo wrestling is basically just like rock paper scissors. You can do one of 3 moves, and like each one beats one and gets beaten by one. So it's basically a game of predictions. Now, if you see Mayor Bo right here, he looks really like tough and like I don't know, but and then you see just like Link, and he's like that little frail guy. Like, how can Link push around Mayor Bo? Like, seriously, it doesn't really make sense. But so yeah, you can either dodge by moving like this, then hit with your Wiimote, or you can grab with A. Now the grab beats the Wiimote. The Wiimote beats the dodge, and the dodge beats the grab. Yeah, that's it. So that was like a practice round, and so now it gets really harder. And there I'm just trying to position myself so that I'm not like in so like every time I try to move, he's like hitting me. It's getting like really annoying. So I just punched him back, and there we go. So yeah, this can really drag on for a while. Luckily this doesn't take too long. But yeah, like if you are constantly like hitting and dragging like each at a time, or like every other turn, whatever, like I don't like, yeah. So there you go. Then I think I'll predict him right here, and down you go. So that was maybe a bit longer than it should have taken me, but as I said, it's just a matter of predictions, so it can drag on really for like 5 minutes. So then he's gonna tell you the secrets to beating the Goron are locked in the chest right here. So of course there's gonna be this little Zelda music, and you got the iron boots. So basically he was putting on iron boots so that the Gorons couldn't move him. So that's pretty cheaty if you ask me, but no matter. Now we can beat the Gorons and get their trust, know why they are so unfriendly towards human in Kakariko village now. So that is a good thing. So it's basically just like your slingshot. It's like an item like outside the dungeon, and then you're gonna get an item inside the dungeon. So yeah, basically that's it. So when you're done talking to Mayor Bo, you want to head into the Ordon Ranch and talk to Mr. Fado, I think he's called over here. So then you're gonna tell him about all the children in Kakariko village, how they're good, and yeah, all that. So then you want to talk to him again, and he's gonna propose a little mini game for you. Herd the goats again. So say yes, and so that is gonna start now. I'm gonna explain this again. I don't know if I already did, but so basically the whoop is gonna make the goats go in the direction that they are facing. Now the goats are scared of Epona, So you want to, like, basically make what I'm doing right now, like this little motion. Then, like, don't whoop right now. See, that goat was facing towards the other way. So you want to really whoop when they are facing towards the barn. And 30 seconds actually I think is my best time. So that was pretty good. I think that run was perfect, but maybe not. So after doing this, you're gonna get another piece of heart, and with that done, all that is left to do is go back to Kakariko Village and scale up Death Mountain. So while we make our way over there, I just want to talk maybe about something. Maybe the soundtrack of this game. I just want to say that the soundtrack for this game is really well thought out. Like, for each of the parts where the music played, or the regions, just like in Ordon Village and what, you know, those kind of places. The music really represents what you think of the actual place. So what I mean is, Hyrule Field, you get that sort of epic orchestra feel. In the Faron Woods, you get this little peaceful music. In Ordon Village too, you get that little peaceful music. But then when you're in the Twilight, it gets more of like a you know, like kind of depressing music. Not like, it's kind of weird in the Twilight, but the music fits what you represent the Twilight with. So like, see this Hyrule Field, like, start, like, you just entered this for the first time and you're just like, wow, you know, this Hyrule Field music is really awesome. And this particular song is like 5 or 6 minutes long, and it's like pure awesomeness. It really fits Hyrule Field really well. So that's all I wanted to say about the soundtrack. There's gonna be a lot of cool songs that are coming up. So yeah, while we approach Kakariko Village, I think we're gonna stop here. So I'm gonna say farewell, and see you guys next time.